Vivo has now officially introduced the all-new Vivo V60 to the market. A new mid-range device is clearly focused on photography and selfies, offering a very good battery life. Let's discuss it step by step. The design changes depending on the color. The mist gray version features a plastic back cover, making it the lightest option at 192 grams and also the thinnest at 7.65 millimeters. Meanwhile, the auspicious gold and moonlight blue versions come with a glass back cover, weighing 200 and 201 grams respectively. Something important is that all models have IP68 and IP69 to have a very high level of water resistance, something that is increasingly common in the industry. Although manufacturers like Samsung and Apple are a little behind in this aspect, they do not seem to be so interested in integrating IP69. The screen is 6.77 inches curved AMOLED display with full HD resolution, 120 Hz in its refresh rate, and a peak brightness of 5000 nits, although this locally for HDR content. When it comes to the cameras, we will discover something quite fascinating as they come in partnership with Zeiss. The front camera boasts 50 megapixels, featuring an aperture of f2.2 and includes autofocus. This integration truly makes it one of the top devices for taking selfies. As for the rear camera system, there are 3 cameras. The main camera utilizes a Sony IMX760-66 sensor, also with 50 megapixels, offering optical stabilization and an aperture of f1.88. Following that, we will discover a 50 megapixel telephoto camera, which includes optical stabilization and an f2.65 aperture. This camera is said to be 73 millimeters, meaning it provides approximately 3 times optical zoom. Coupled with the high-resolution sensor, it is expected to achieve excellent quality zoom. This zoom quality would further be enhanced using artificial intelligence to refine and improve the details. The final camera would be an ultra-wide-angle camera with 8 megapixels and an f2.0 aperture. Additionally, through software, the phone includes features like Zeiss multifocal portrait, and it also offers the traditional aura light found in this entire series on the back cover, providing lighting with various shades for capturing all these portraits. One of the most appealing aspects is the battery, as it offers a capacity of 6,500 mAh. In a lithium battery, it is not a silicon and carbon battery, which has suddenly caused us to have some doubts. It's quite interesting to observe such a large capacity within such a slim and compact device. It also supports fast charging at 90 watts, so the experience will be quite good in this aspect, at least according to the specifications. However, remember that sometimes the data excites, but actual use disappoints. In terms of performance, we will find the Snapdragon 7 Gen 4 chip, which I believe is the most interesting option we will see in the mid-range market. It comes in several versions with 8, 12, and up to 16 gigabytes of LPDDR5X RAM, along with UFS 2.2 storage that starts from 128 and goes up to 512 gigabytes in its highest version. It's quite interesting to notice that there are so many versions available, as we will need to observe which version makes its way to different countries. However, this device was first announced for India. In that region, the price of the Vivo V60 begins at 36,999 rupees. According to the exchange rate, this is approximately $440. It's important to remember that prices here are not identical to those over there. In this instance, we are referring to the base model, which comes with 8 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of storage. Let me know which feature of the Vivo V60 you find more attractive, the 50 megapixel telephoto lens size camera or the 6,500 mAh battery with 90 watt charging.